seatbelt signs on.
Where are we going?
I guess we're going upstairs.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. This one is going to be extra special because we are in Kenya. This is actually Fred's home country and it's my first time visiting here with him. We're gonna be here for about 10 days. We're currently in Nairobi to get the trip started, but we're gonna be traveling to lots of other places throughout the country, and I'm very excited for you guys to get to see a little bit of this amazing country. After a 16-hour travel day, we just made it to our hotel, and I'm about to order room service because it's almost midnight and nothing is open. Your girl needs to eat. Hello, hello. Today's the day. We are going to Masai Mara. We are currently at the Wilson Airport. We did have to transfer over from the Nairobi International Airport. We flew in from Kisumu this morning. We were visiting some of Fred's family, but now we are about to board our small plane to go over to Masai Mara. We're gonna be landing right on the airstrip where our driver will be waiting for us to pick us up and take us to where we'll be staying at Hemingway's. We are flying on Air Kenya today and we got to the airport a little bit before our flight, but to our surprise, there is a lounge upstairs. So we were able to grab some coffee and some snacks. Fred got some pastries. We also ordered some samosas, and now we're just going to enjoy our food while we wait for our flight.
Cheers, baby.
One of the reasons we chose to stay at Hemingway's Ol Seki was the small number of guests they allow. This meant that our experience was more intimate and personalized. They offer 9 Nina tents, which are ideal for couples, and they also have one Simba tent that is more suitable for families. Fred and I were assigned to Nina 8, and we loved that it was the furthest tent, which allowed for more privacy. It is important to note that because the camp is not fenced, when it is dark outside, you will need to be escorted to and from your room because there is a chance that animals could be roaming on property.
Hey, babe.
Hi, honey.
Where we at?
Masai Mara.
Where we going?
We're about to go on our very first game drive.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I am super thrilled and pumped, people. Let's go.
Can't wait to see what animals we're gonna see on our first drive.
A lot. Stay tuned, people.
We just finished our first game drive, and you guys, it was epic.
It was amazing. I think it started out with the cheetah?
Yeah, we weren't really sure if we were gonna see the cheetah, but we did see a group of impala, and we knew that it was trying to hunt the impala. Not even 10 minutes go by, we're sitting there and we see the cheetah start chasing the group of impala, and it kind of went off in the distance. And obviously when you're in a truck, you can't really chase it that fast, so you kind of have to just watch from a distance and see if it makes a kill. But we were able to see it not only make the kill, but then we got closer to it, and then we saw that it had five cubs, and so they got to feast.
You know, one thing that I thought was amazing was after it made the kill, all the trucks just beeline towards
Yes.
it. It was
Yes.
okay, it was like a drag race.
Everybody was racing to get to see the action. It was very chaotic kind of, because you were everybody's trying to get there and there's only so many ways you can get there. And then it started raining, so we all just sat there and watched it eat, and the family eat as it rained.
I know we said there was a lot of trucks, but by a lot, I mean we only had 6 trucks total. That's including the Ranger, right?
Yeah, that was including the Ranger. Yeah, that's what our guide was telling us. Agnes, she's amazing. She's gonna be our guide for the next 3 days. So we're really gonna get to know her. But she's so knowledgeable, and so far it was a great day. Did not end there.
Oh, I was about to say, you better wrap it up before we talk about what we saw last.
We saw elephants, we saw giraffes, we saw gazelle, we saw zebras.
Hyenas.
We saw so many different animals on our first day, our first game drive. We literally have only been in Masai Mara for an hour, and we had already seen so many different animals. Then ended with the finale, and I will let Fred talk about
We
that,
saw
because that's his favorite.
A pride of lions, and she said there was about 15 lions in this particular pride, and they had just made a kill. I believe it was a warthog. They call him Pumbaa. By the time we got there, they had already feasted on it, so we didn't see anything being eaten. But one of them was massive.
Yeah, she was a really, really, really big. We didn't see any male lions. I think they were all female.
Yeah. Females and
but-
cubs, big cubs.
Yeah, but even this female, she was really big. So.
Anyway, right now, what we're about to do?
Well, we just came back to the room. It's actually got really cold tonight, so we came back to kind of warm up for a few minutes, and then we're about to head to dinner. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna have for dinner tonight.
Maybe
Will
Kenyan,
we get
maybe
chapati?
international cuisine. Who knows?
Chapati. It is now our second day here in the Masai Mara, and we had our second game drive this morning about 6:30 a.m. It was definitely an early wake-up call, but it was well worth it. We first left the camp, we got to see some buffalo, we got to see baboons, we saw some more giraffes, which you can't tell by my shirt, those are my favorites. We saw more elephants, we got to see lions again. We saw 2 different prides again. We even got to see 2 mating for a short moment, which, don't worry, we'll add a clip of that for all you nature lovers. It was just an overall amazing game drive. We were supposed to be back here about 9 o'clock for breakfast, but we kept seeing so many things that we just stayed out longer, and I don't think we made it back to camp until almost 10:30. So that's actually one of the great things about Hemingways, is they're super flexible with your schedule, and they understand that if you're out in nature and you see something and you want to stay out longer, they're very accommodating. So when Fred and I made it back to the camp, we were the only people having breakfast because everyone else had already had their breakfast, but they probably didn't get a chance to see the lions mating, so take your pick. We came back to the room and we rested for a little bit. It's about 2 o'clock now, so we're gonna go back down to the lodge, see if we can grab some lunch. We had a late breakfast, so we're not super hungry, but just grab something to hold us over because our next game drive is at 4 p.m. again, and we're very excited. It doesn't look quite as cloudy as it did yesterday either, so I'm really hoping that we won't get too rained on like we did yesterday. But regardless, the rain will not stop us. We are still going to be going out and seeing what we can find. Oh, one other animal that we did get to see, which was fun, was hippos. We were crossing the river and we got to see some of the hippos come up. It's actually really interesting because I didn't realize how much they kind of remind us of whales, the way that they come up and like blow their breath and it like spews out of the water. So that was a cool sight to see. But yeah, who knows what we're gonna see on our next drive.